How important, I mean, I think this is a pretty obvious question, but how important is the Holy Spirit in what you do? And have you got any testimonies of where you've seen him particularly move during one of your worship times?
Oh, I mean, it is, when God drawing near is Holy Spirit being manifest. I don't think you can even draw them apart. That it's that triune God coming close. So, I've seen a thousand miracles and more. I've seen literal physical miracles happen in the midst of worship so many times. I've seen people running to give their lives to Christ in the middle of worship. I remember this one time watching, it's like God just showed me, how he opens your eyes in some moments, and watching this old gentleman walk through a crowd. I watched him come forward, and you could tell he had had a tough life, and comes forward. I watch him. I leant down to pray with him when he was just opening his heart to God, and it's like God showed me the generation of almost curse just falling off this man, and that he was, because of that one decision, he was opening a door into generational blessing on his family. Like, just seeing that, I remember that all the time, because I can't see what the Holy Spirit is doing in people's lives, but God gives me these glimpses. It's like I'm literally restoring these people to myself, and freedom and peace is the portion of a life made right with God, that inheritance. So, yeah, I have to learn sometimes to open my eyes. I get so lost in the moment, and sometimes I'm totally oblivious of everybody else in the moment. But sometimes when I open my eyes, I get surprised. I'm like, oh, God, you are so good. You are so good. And then you still see the people with their arms crossed and, their fingers in their ears too loud and all that stuff. People have gone to sleep, in the middle of worship. So it's not all amazing. It's the normal stuff that happens too. But, God is so good. And for those ministering, I will say it is such an honor every single time. And what he does in me is, is humbling. And, also, he points out to me often, I'll be leading worship, and he's like, you're holding on to that unforgiveness. You need to go deal with that. I'm like, ah. So there's things happening in realms all the time when you're in that intense spiritual kind of hothouse. When you're drawing near and God is drawing near to you, and it's all on. It's life changing again and again and again.